Sugar, honey, what else? Nothing?
Just whole milk.
Straight up. All right. Well, school lunches are taking a creative approach in the Detroit Public Schools Community District. And joining us, thanks to our sponsors, the United Dairy Industry of Michigan, is Kevin Frank, who is the Assistant Director of the district's nutrition program. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, so what are we making?
So what we have here is an example of one of the newer concepts that we have going on in our high schools. This is an example of our chef action station. So we're going to do a pasta bar today.
All right, sounds
Similar
good.
to what you would have at maybe a wedding reception or think like Sunday brunch if it were an omelet station.
All right, so
what would you like?
Mix it all up. So I will go with the red sauce.
You're gonna go with the red sauce?
Yeah, why not?
All right. So what kind of vegetables would you like?
Give me all the vegetables.
Everything?
Yes.
Chicken as well?
Yes, sir.
Chicken as well?
Extra
okay.
kale for Jason. Just kidding.
Extra.
Just kidding.
This is actually spinach.
I know.
Kale.
I know.
So.
So while you're making that, tell us about the changes that are happening to the school lunch program.
So we have quite a bit going on. Like I said, first we have our action stations going on. We're making changes to make our standard of service a little bit more like what you would see in a college food court or at a mall, something that our students have been asking about for quite a long time. We're really trying to step it up and turn the program into a national example of excellence.
That's
which
wonderful.
Is what it used to be.
That's wonderful. So what are some of the creative menu items that you guys are coming up with?
We're doing a lot of international stuff. We're going to be doing China masala this year, tikka masala. We're making our own chili, our own spaghetti from scratch. Well,
wow.
Almost full of scratch. We're not doing raw protein just yet.
Okay.
But everything else is being done pretty much from scratch. I had to wait for this to.
That's okay. Let that heat up. Then we'll add our vegetables.
Yeah, here we go.
Sure.
My apologies.
No, not your problem. So let's talk about the role that dairy plays.
Okay, so dairy just kind of brings it all together, right? So like when we look here, we have our fat-free chocolate milk over here. We have 1% milk. It's a great way to add a lot of nutrients to the meal. Something that we know our students are going to love.
Right.
Specifically with the chocolate milk, we're looking at 30% of your daily value for. We're looking at 30% of your daily value for.
Where's this chocolate milk you speak of?
Right there.
Here. We're looking at 30% of your daily value for calcium. We're looking at 10% of your daily value for vitamin A, 2% of your daily value for vitamin D. Oh, I'm sorry, vitamin C. So.
And that's just from that little container of chocolate milk.
That's from that one little 8-ounce container.
All right. What else do you consider when creating new menu items for students?
So first things first, we have to consider student preference. And after student preference, we look at seasonality because what we do is I don't have enough. What we do is we do a seasonal menu. So we have 3 seasonal menus every year. We do autumn, winter, and then spring. We like to menu as much local produce, as much local produce and local food as possible. So we have to kind of take into account what's available and go from there.
And that's all how we should all really be trying to eat anyways. But here's the thing. What can we do to get you here twice a week?
Just ask.
Okay.
Just ask. I'm more than willing to come in. I mean, we probably should okay with the district too, but beyond that, just ask.
That might be a good idea. That might be a good idea. Well, this smells amazing, and I think it's great that kids are just being exposed to different foods. Like you said, the China masala, the tikka masala, get some Indian food in there. And anything fresh like this is just great for kids. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you
I'll
for having me.
definitely taste that. I'm not going to let that go to waste.
Well, I would hope not.
To get more ideas and recipes to create healthier lunches, dinners, and breakfasts for you and your family, visit the website milkmeansmore.org. Jason, over to you. You getting that fill of your chocolate milk?
Next on Lime in the D, how cookies are putting smiles on the faces of kids right here in Michigan.